Good morning. Today I am going to show you how to make this card. I have it real close today so you can really see what I'm doing. This is designer series paper. This paper that we're getting in the holiday mini that's coming out, and I wanted to get a jump start on showing you how to use this paper and make an unconventional Christmas card. I'm not sure you can see this, but it says Peace on Earth on the bottom. I wanted it to be very subtle because the whole card is not like jump out at you. So shall we get started, and I'll show you how to do it. Okay, so first off, we're going to take a piece of the designer paper, and I love to use the medallion stamp set. It looks very well loved, doesn't it? And what I do is, I'm going to move this so you can see, and you put Versamark all over the top of it. Get real good. And then what I like to do is lay it so that I know exactly where it's going on my piece of paper, and I rub it. Get it all on there. You can put a piece of paper over top of this if it's like regular ink, because then it gets messy, but with Versamark it's not so bad. So I just go ahead and do it this way. Alright, take that off. Let me move this. Alright, you can't see anything, can you? So I go in and I'm going to sprinkle clear embossing powder on top. Okay, you can see it a little bit there. And I'm going to heat it up. I'm going to pick it up so I make sure I can show you. I love embossing. It's so cool. The best way to see if you've got it all is by moving it and seeing if the light catches it and making sure that it's all shiny. And I'm going to just make sure I got it all. There's a piece right here I didn't get. There we go. Alright. Now you can go over it with a brayer if you'd like, but it's much faster if you take the ink pad, and I am using cherry cobbler because that's what colors in the paper. So I'm going to go over the whole thing, and yes, this is a very messy technique. As you can tell, my thumbs are already red. And I don't know why I keep showing you the messy ones, but I guess they're more fun. Okay, you want to try to cover up all the designer paper behind the image. Okay, now you could go ahead and do it a little bit better, but for time constraints you get the point. And then I'm going to go in and buff it, which, see how it takes off the ink on the embossed image. Isn't that cool? It doesn't take much to excite me, especially in the stamping world. Alright, there you go. Now let's flip this paper over so that we don't have it so dirty and you can still see what I'm doing, not get distracted. Alright, so what I went in ahead to do with the card that I showed you, so again, I came in and distressed the edges, and that's what this handy dandy tool is. It's the cutting toolkit, and it's got the really nice edge here where you can come in and distress your edges. Okay, I'm not going to do the whole thing, but I also wanted to show you how to make your own craft pad. So I'm going to show you real quick. You take a stamp, and I like the Peace on Earth. I thought that was really pretty. And you put it on your Versamark first. Get it good and juicy. Then come in and put it on top of your ink pad. And then you stamp it. And once again, I'm going to bring in the clear embossing powder. Oop. The ink is still wet. Oh, that was not too good. Alright. Alright, then you're going to heat set it, and it's going to come out, sorry, with this Peace on Earth. Of course, you're going to let your cardstock dry, and I didn't, so that's why the clear embossing pad is stuck on that too, so make sure you do that. Alright, I layered it on, first off, at the base of my card is the Always Artichoke, and you just fold an 8.5, cut an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock in half and fold it in half. Then I put on the Early Espresso, and then the Cherry Cobbler, and I just wanted a little bit of the Early Espresso to show up. And then you're going to come in with your paper and put that on top of here. Alright, and then you're going to wrap the ribbon around like I've showed you in the past, and then tie a bow and adhere it to the front. Very cool technique. Just something that's easy to do, and any designer paper works, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.